You know what? I don't think Layali Grove gets enough love. I think it's actually better than Zero Dam. You might have watched a lot of videos on jump spots in Zero Dam, angles, all that stuff. You always see it in your algorithm. Even I made a video on this, you know, and you should watch it. One thing I don't feel like there's anything about is Layali Grove, and there's a lot of weird jump spots, angles, stuff like that. So today I'm going to show you some of the best jump spots, and also I'm going to be showing you just like things you might not know about that you can do on this map. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. The first location we're going to be looking at is Labs up north. It is a hot area, so just be careful when you do get here, and it just means you're going to get into a lot of fights, so these jump spots will help you. We're Viren right now. You're going to have to be Viren for this jump spot, but this is a locked room, and you're going to need to throw your C4 before you dash into this room. So we're going to C4, we're going to dash, run dash, there we go. I don't know if it can be completed without doing the C4 first, but every time I've tried, I couldn't make it, so I just do that to get a little extra oomph. Now, as you can see, we are in a locked room. You're supposed to have the lab building office key card, and that means we can't actually search anything. So just because you did this dash doesn't mean we can open any of these containers. This is a really good move if you do want to see what's in the room first, loose loot wise. So maybe you don't want to use your key card. You want to be like, I want to wait for like a red or something good to be on the tables. But what's really cool about this spot, you guys, is the angles you can get now. So unless people have the key card, they are not going to be able to get to you unless they are also Viren and know this jump spot. But like the angles you can get, they're not expecting you from here. You know what I mean? So it's really awesome. You have to be careful because you are trapped. So if there's grenades that come in here or ooze fire or whatever, it's gonna mess you up. But maybe this will be a good jump spot if you want to knock down that first guy and then you want to rotate or move. But yeah, you should know about this. Now we're at the helipad in Labs, and maybe you hear people at the front entrance, or they're running away and you want to get to them. You can make a jump from here and then jump to these sandbags and get over. You can also get over here if you want. There's a little ramp. And then actually, I found out about this one last week. A viewer was telling me, but there's this little flower you can jump on, and then from this flower, you're gonna, oh, never mind. Sorry, hold on. From this flower, you're gonna jump right there. Now you can get out quick also. So if you need to leave as soon as possible, you need to chase people, you need to know about these little jump ups. So also speaking of angles, whenever you're in a location that a player's not expecting you and you can get a nice little angle, it's always better when you're fighting, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump onto these connexes. You can try to peek if they're over here. You can get onto these connexes. You can run around. It does make a lot of noise, but say, you know, someone's in the laneway or they're coming this way, you can try to get them from this angle. They're not expecting that. I just think the more of these little angles you know, you guys, the more gunfights are going to win, you know? We're going to be entering Labs now, and I know this might be like a duh Geekseh, but like I didn't know about it until I just tried it. You can go on these pillars right here. So if people are at the front, you know, and you're getting into a fight with them, it's a good little angle they might not be expecting you at. You can go to the other pillar here too, do the same thing. Oh, Jesus. So there's the other angle. Remember, this top glass is bulletproof though, but it's just one of those ones where, hey, they might not be expecting you to be there and you can get some shots off on them. Now this might be an obvious one to some people, but some people might not know you can shoot through this glass. So if they are hiding in here, or if they are in like the little, I think it's a break room. If they're in the break room, you can get to them, get an angle here. Up to you. You're going to be seen, but if you want to get the jump on people, it's not bad actually. So as you can see, we're the left of the train station, and a lot of fights do happen in like this front area, right by the entrance. If you are Viren, this is a little cheeky angle for you. You can just dash there and you can get a peek over. You can even walk this if you want. Up to you. Try to get different angles over here. You can lay down, but if you're Viren, this is nasty. Now, if you're not Viren, you can still use this to your advantage though. Instead of going left right there, we can just jump up and we can get into this train car. listen, if you have something really juicy on you, you can't put it in your secure container. No worries. I'm not going to judge you if you hide. Maybe there's a team chasing you. They're not going to expect you in here at all. And then also, if you want, again, with the angles, you can have an angle from here. Again, you know, the more things you know, you guys, the better players you're going to be on this map. Our next location is Substation, and there's usually a fight at the start to get the mini safe that's in here. You can get to the rooftop if you want, just know about that. But also what you can do from the rooftop is you can go to this ledge, you can walk around it. Now you are going to be pretty out in the open for sure, but also at the same time, you're going to be able to get cheeky angles if they're over here hiding. Yeah, it's one of those spots, it's like, it's not the greatest, but that 1 in 100 times that you could really use and know about this, you do know. So we're gonna look at hotel jump up spots now, and I'm just gonna say it, hotel is better than admin. I think out of the two maps, let's say Zero Dam and Layali Grove being everyday maps that everyone plays, I think this is the best hotspot to fight in. I think it's so much better than Labs and admin on Zero Dam. But that's just me. So I'm gonna show you this one jump up spot right here. So this is the entrance that's near the extract. As you can see, paid extracts right there. There is this jump up spot to get inside, but once you're in here, you can't really get out, right? There's nothing to do, but you can. So you can jump up onto this broken ledge here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just get to this spot. I don't know why it won't let me. There we go. And then we're gonna run straight and just jump over the ledge. Boom. So now we got out. So it's an entrance and an exit now instead of just an entrance. And then I'm gonna move over here. This is a spot usually not many people know about. Oh, I might have to restart the game here. So right now I'm at the blown out wall. So this is blown out wall is usually where a lot of people enter or exit from. And what I want you to do is from this blown out wall, you see this rock? We're gonna jump onto this rock. And then from here, we're gonna jump onto this ledge. And now we can jump onto the side and we can see into the rooms. We can get an angle if they're coming out this way or if they're waiting up top by the tents. You can't jump over. Like what I mean is you can't jump over to the, to get out this way though, just heads up. But you can still, you know, again, if they left or they're leaving this way, you can still get an angle on them. Not only is this probably going to be one of my most used exits on hotel, but also it's just such a good angle peeking spot. So a lot of times what happens is teams will push if they spawn in this direction, they'll push from west to east. And this ridge line right here is usually a pretty big spot for fights to go down. So if you hear people or they're fighting, you can do this little jump and boom, now you can see this ridge line here. It's a nasty little angle you can lay down, and also guess what, you can leave from it. So yeah, okay, so we're gonna go up to another jump up spot here. This is the like front gate area. I'll show you where it is. It's just on the side and it takes you into the parking lot, but just past this parking lot is a basketball court, and that's where our next jump up spot's gonna be. Okay, we're gonna go back here again, go to this corner, jump on this rooftop, and then we're gonna jump right in front of us. Then from here, we're just gonna keep pressing towards the wall. Now, you can get an angle here for people that are inside, right? And this glass is breakable. But what we're gonna do is one better here. We're just gonna jump, keep going around the wall, and look at this spot. You can get the basement if they're running up, if they're running down. It's really nasty. It's really nasty. Then the other spot from here is we're gonna jump. Now you can try to take a look down below if they heard you or they might be coming. Try to get them from here. Or, you know, the crocodile nest event's happening. People are going after that. You can lay down. You can try to get them if they're in this hallway. I actually got a nasty fight in here. So there's another angle to the front. And then after that, you can't go up onto this. So, but it's great. So I don't usually play Viren because I always play solo, and Viren's not really great as a solo character. He is, I know there's gonna be a lot of arguments, but I'm just more comfortable with like Toxic. So I tried this jump, right? So if you guys don't know, there's this jump to get out, but I was like, I wonder if I can get onto this. Okay, so I did dash over here. Okay, we dashed over here, but now I'm gonna wait for my boost to recharge again, and we're gonna try to make it over to this, lattice. I guess it's called lattice. Yeah. Okay, we're ready here. Now I'm gonna throw my C4 and then try the dash. Oh, you can get here. That's greasy. Oh, that's a greasy little spot too. No one's expecting you here. Oh, that's yeah. You know, you get an angle at this front door here. Okay, where else can we go? Sorry, this is new to me too, guys. So I'm just trying to figure this one out. Got a greasy angle here into these doors. Can we jump on this? Yes, we can. Of course we can, right? Now we're the Bushman. And we got this angle. We're the Bushman. If we can jump onto this. Oh, no, you can't, right? Yeah, you can't. Okay, you can't. I was gonna say that's ridiculous. But I guess you could from here, because we're not Luna. You need Luna to power this. I'm guessing if we C4. Okay, then we can get this angle now. Okay. And you can get, okay, these are greasy angles, boys. Maybe I should play Viren more. You know, maybe I should solo as Viren, but another greasy little angle here. And they're not gonna hear, the thing is they won't hear the scissor lift, so they won't think about looking here then. Okay. Ooh, I wonder, can we get on this? Let's try. Again, C4, jump, dash. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's like a little wall here. I can't go, oh, I can't go past this spot, but I can still, okay. Imagine you can get up here, that would be so nasty. Okay, well, we both learned something today. Okay, we're inside hotel. Let's just pretend like you looted King's Suite. You found something crazy juicy. You got a bunch of loot on you, or you just killed a 3-man, whatever. You know, you hit the safe. Let's just say you hear that and there's a team coming for you now. Now you can hear a team rushing from outside, but you can't take them on, or you have too much loot. You don't want to try to like lose it. What you can do is you can make this jump here and go around this edge. And now what you can just lay down here. Now the chances of them seeing you is very slim. There is a chance, of course, but you can just hide yourself and hope. Not many people use a Luna bow, I would say, indoors, but you know, maybe they have a hack claw, then you're screwed. But more times than not, you just staying here is going to be good. You're going to be safe. You can wait for them to leave. And listen, the one thing I will say though is do not use this as an ambush spot. Don't be that person. I know you guys will, and I'm sorry for whoever dies to someone that gets ambushed, you know, but I know you guys will use these spots also for evil, and that's okay. It is what it is. You're not cheating. So now that we're in storage center, I want to show you a little cheeky jump spot here. It's nothing crazy, but again, you have to know that people can do it if you're fighting them here. They can get to the rooftop. So what you're going to do is just jump from here, then you're going to jump again. Okay, now you're on the rooftops. You can jump to the other rooftop. Try to get them if they're, you know, if they're outside waiting for you. Even into the cave system, you can see an angle there. You can also get an angle to where people are fighting at Iron Dome. So we're at Trainstation right now, and actually there's a spawn at Trainstation and a spawn at Ghurab Desolation. So I do want to show you a route that I usually take to see if anyone spawned here, or vice versa, if I spawn here, if anyone spawns at Trainstation. But there's not really a lot of jump up spots. Something people don't think about is this right here. Again, you can hide. If you hear a bunch of people, no shame in it, you guys. Or you can just use it as like a protective area to shoot people from this ledge. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, use it how you want, but you should know about that train car right there. But the thing I want to show you is the route I take. Usually people go down like right here, or they'll go right here. Where I go is I go all the way around by the train. So I'll show you it. You probably already know about it, but in case you don't, it's a really good route to take because not many people go this way. Okay, so now that we get here, there is a tank in front of us. So say there's a bunch of people making noise over here. You want to try to get some shots on them or snipe them. You can get an angle. But yeah, it's mostly just for me to like, not many people are expecting another team to come from, you know, down here on the road. So I just want you to know that little route. So speaking about spots that not many people know about also, we are coming from Ghurab and we're just near Blue Warf here. And you might not know, but there's like a little underground area. I use this a lot of times to flank or escape people. The good thing is if they're following you, you will hear them. And then where it brings you up is on the other side of this mountain here. So again, they're going to hear you come up because the ladder noise. But not many people think of this way to like go through the map or shortcut it or anything. And again, like I said, if they chase you, you're going to hear that they're chasing you. You can set up an ambush, or you know that they probably have to take the long way around, which gives you a little more time to escape, you know, set up yourself so that you can defend. Yeah, you can go either way, guys. You can go down the ladder, through the door. Pretty good. Now, Blue Warf at the start of the match is a hot area. If you don't know, Blue Warf's just down here, southeast. And you could take this. Scissor lift makes a lot of noise, but if you want to, you know, try to get an angle on the people inside or they're fighting, you can just come to the parking lot here and jump onto this. Jump here. So now we can get in a close look inside. We don't even have to commit. Oh, we do have to commit if we want to look inside. Sorry. But also you have to remember that the other team can do this angle too if they do the jump here. So it goes both ways. And then you can run down if you want. You can run down this whole thing, try to just see who's coming this way. If you do want to run to the back side of the building, again, you can, but you are out in the open, but it's an option. So we're in Blue Warf now itself. And like I showed you, there's a couple options to get out this way, the back side that we just went through and I showed you, but there's actually another 2 exits. If you didn't know, there is the boat one right here at the back. It takes you to the back too, but maybe they're expecting you out that door. And then one of my favorites is this blown out area over here. I'm gonna stab this mother effer. So you can go out here, but again, people that might be hearing you might be waiting right here. So the way I take is I do go instead of doing the jump up, I'll go to the left here. They won't know you taking it, and you can kind of just go through the side here, and they might not know you've exited. I would creep walk, you know, so that they don't see you. If you stand up, there is a chance, but I think if you creep walk, you're good, especially if you go near the water, right? And the other thing is there's a lot of these boulders right here going towards a hotel. And I just want to let you know, you don't have to expose yourself by going to the right side of them. You can go behind them. So it is near the water. That's not a problem. Again, this way you're not exposing yourself to that ridge line over there. And then also when we come across this one, it doesn't seem like it really, but you still can. And then also, I don't know if you can do it on that one. We should go try it quick. Maybe I'll fast forward to us trying. No, you can't. Spoiler alert, you can't. So we're just across from the hotel, and it's this little tent area up on the hill. This has angles for days, you guys. It is a well-known place where a lot of people do check, so be careful, but you can do a jump up here so that you can see this people maybe running into a hotel itself. So you got a little angle there. If we do this jump again, we can go on this Connex. We can look into village. And then you can see roadway from here, but you are standing up and a little more exposed. So what I like to do is, if you want, you can just go to this ledge here, creep, creep, creep. And then we can just get an angle this way by leaning. Up to you. Again, you can do the same thing here. This just kind of has like a 360 view of everything, really, which is so cheeky, right? Like this spot does really have like a 360 angle on this section of the map. So again, be careful though, because a lot of people do check this because of all that stuff I just said. So this one is an urban myth. I feel like Mythbusters right now, we're gonna try it out for the first time. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll try it. So we're gonna start the train. Okay, so let's play the scenario out. You're on the train. Say you're a solo. You're on the train, you're like, I just want to get out, or you do want to fight this team, it didn't go well, or you just want to leave with the train, but you know if you jump in here, the other team will see you. At the back of the train is this little nook here. And I heard if you sit here, and when the train departs, if you're on it, you're also going to extract with the team that's in the train. So I'm going to fast forward with the magic of editing, and we're going to see if it's true. I also wonder if you can, like, I wonder if we're going to be seen in this shot right here. Oh, it'd be hilarious if we're behind. Nope, but it did extract us. Okay, we're not in the cool cutscene, but it did work. So they did just add this little section to labs where you can enter it from, but you can't go back over, right? So it's only really an entrance. But here's the thing. If you have an engineer class, so Ulu or Shepherd, what you can do is you can cut this wire fence. Okay, thank you. Then we can go to this computer. We can type in the code. And you're gonna get something, but also you can open up this door. Not a lot of people know this, but now you can exit from here. So if you're any other character, it's one way in, one way out. If you have an engineer class, now it's an exit for you guys. I didn't know about this for the longest time, and I bet you a lot of you guys didn't either. I'm just gonna say it before you guys put it in the comments. I said angle way too much. I'm really sorry. I apologize there, buds. But yeah, man, editing this video, I was like, oh my God, I say it again? I say it again. So I'm really sorry, you guys. But if you want to hear me not say that word that often, come by the stream. I do stream 5 days a week on twitch.tv/Geekseh, also on this channel. And if you like these jump videos, or if you just like the video in general, subscribe. It's free for you guys. It means the world to me. And until next time, I'll see you in the next angle. Okay, that wasn't a good joke. I actually hate myself more now.